Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to the return of meme decks, actually. So today we are doing a little something called Kuriboh. I called it Kuriboh Test because, well, I just want to test out how it works. And I wanted to build the Kuriboh deck for a while now, but I've had it built for a while now. I've wanted to test it for a while now, but I'm pretty much deathly afraid of playing online against other people. I'm not super good, and I get frustrated easily. So today we're gonna remedy that. And the Kuriboh brothers came out in the new set that's gonna be released soon, and they're already out. The monsters themselves, so very usable, very playable. And at first, I was gonna build this deck without even knowledge of them existing, but the fact that they do just makes this type of deck so much better. The aim of the game is to stall with Kuriboh and play some of our big blowout cards like Chaos Emperor Dragon, Wing Kuriboh level 10, or one of our Borreloads. Those are always going to be fun. And so, before we continue, I actually want to put in a couple copies of Honest here. Not you. I want to put one regular and two dark. Yeah, I just keep them in the side deck. Okay, so yes, we are going to go through the card by card for this deck right now, and hopefully we can make something happen. So we have one copy of Wing Kuriboh level 10. This card is especially good, well, it's only good during the battle phase. It acts as a mirror force, and they don't even have to attack, which is great. It's just as long as it's in the battle phase. It acts as Mirror Force and does a lot of damage. I had more copies of this card on the deck, but I cut it for some of the cards I'm going to show next, as well as I cut this and Melody of Awakening Dragon. I don't know why I have this in here without more than one search target for it, but I figure if we can discard something like Kuriboh and start its effect going off, then and get ourselves a big beater at the same time. Why not, right? And so we have Chaos Emperor Dragon. Our deck engine is lights and darks, and they hit the graveyard pretty frequently because they're Kuribohs. That's what they're here for, and it's great. And in the right here we got the new the new Performer Palette monsters, I guess. The new Pendulum monsters for Kuribohs, which they're not good for Pendulum summoning Kuribohs, but they have decent effects that could come up at any time. And if we can't use them, we can always sub one copy each out for something like Honest or another Rainbow Kuriboh, or maybe even Multiply. So there's always some synergy. Their effects are actually pretty cool. They can I scroll down? Nope. Love to see that. Anyway, there we go. Okay, so in the battle phase, you can add one monster with 300 attack or 200 defense from your deck to your hand, then destroy this card. So basically, during the battle phase, if you don't have one, you can add a Kuriboh to hand and basically blank some damage, or add Rainbow Kuriboh, prevent a monster from attacking. When your monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent's monsters cannot target other monsters for attacks. If this card is attacked, change it to the attack position at the end of the damage step. So that's interesting. I don't know if this card can. Oh, it's got how much defense? Holy shit. Oh my god, it's got 3,000 defense. No wonder it switches to attack position after. Okay, well that's actually pretty good. It's a 3k defender that can that acts as a special summon if you have something get destroyed. So that's not too bad at all. Plus it chains well with the effects of these monsters anyway. Then we got two copies of Curry Babylon, a new addition to the Kuriboh brothers. Very old anime reference here, when all the 5 Kuriboh brothers combined into Curry Babylon. Gains 300 attack for each Kuriboh that I control or is in my graveyard. And I can either special summon it if my opponent has more monsters in my graveyard, or I can return this card to the hand and special summon one of each of the materials that I have to use to summon it, or that I could use to summon it, like one of each of these guys. Ba, Boo, Ba, and Bo, I think it was. Well, no, because that's Bo. It's Ba, it's Boo. I guess it is. No, it's Boo, Ba, Boo, Be, B, and Ba. That's just fine. Curry Bandit, classic spell card searcher, plus it also gets these Kuribohs into the graveyard to once again trigger this guy's effect and get a bunch of bodies on board, and that's always fun. And next up, we have one copy of Ankh Kuriboh. Now, this card lets me add Monster Reborn from my deck or graveyard to my hand. So it's actually not so bad. I put one copy of Monster Reborn in here so I can synergize with it. It's alright, you know, it'll do the job from time to time. Next up, we got 2 copies of Kuriboh. We actually have 2 copies of each of the Kuriboh brothers. This one allows me to add Kuriboh from deck to hand. I can target a monster. It loses 1500 attack until the end of the turn, which is actually pretty good. I got a bunch of traps I can use to synergize with it. And with Mirror Force Launcher, I can actually recur the Mirror Forces anyway, so it doesn't matter if I discard them. I get them back to the field, but that's still good. And here we have a copy of Sphere Kuriboh, which, if a monster attacks, it switches that monster to defense mode. Not bad at all. Kuriboh lets me give a monster 1500 attack, which is pretty darn good. And if I discard it, if I tribute it, and monsters from my hand or field, one of each of those guys, I can summon Curry Bandit, so that's pretty good. And I can normal summon a Fiend monster from my hand, which is also pretty good. Yeah, I think all of those monsters, no, only Ba has that effect, so that's not too bad. These guys are the mainstays of the deck. Ba and B, because when this one is destroyed, I can special summon. When monsters are destroyed, I can special summon Kuribohs basically from the graveyard, which is awesome. This one lets me add a Kuriboh spell or trap. Not a whole lot of those, but Flute of Summoning Kuriboh to get to Kuriboh or Wing Kuriboh, which we already know what they do. Kuriboh blanks battle damage 1 time by discarding it from your hand, and Wing Kuriboh blanks battle damage for the rest of the turn if it gets destroyed. Kuriborn revives the monster when you discard it from hand. You can banish it to summon as many Kuribohs as possible from the graveyard, so that's pretty good too. Classic Kuriboh is another one of those pendulum cards I was talking about. If it attacks, I can destroy this card. If a monster attacks directly, I can destroy this card, so that's pretty cool. And if it's destroyed by its own effect, I can end the battle phase. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Too bad they go to the extra deck when destroyed, because if they went to the graveyard, you could do some pretty cool shenanigans. Rainbow Kuriboh for stopping monsters from attacking altogether. I don't know how useful this is going to be in this format. And honestly, I don't really think I want this card in the deck. Can I run a copy of what I'm trying to run? I can, but what if I want to run... yes, I can run a copy of Lightning Storm. You control no face-up cards. Well, that's actually kind of stupid. Let's run a copy of Raigeki here. Oh, let's actually check our ban list here and see. Good. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We can run 1 copy of Raigeki, so that's nice. I think we can actually also run 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, which we'd be kind of fools not to. I'm going to take out this Sphere Kuriboh, put a Flute in here, and get a Harpy's Feather Duster. That's not... where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are, yep. And the classic art. Yeah, Raigeki and Feather Duster are probably going to be staple cards in this deck. I really should have done that first and foremost. And I'm sorry, this is actually taking way too long. We got 2 copies of Allure of Darkness because a lot of the monsters in here are darks, and so we don't mind getting rid of them if it lets us draw 2 cards. We have a copy of 1 for 1 to get us to, I'm going to say, Kuriborn faster than normal, or we can discard Kuriborn to get one of these guys, like Winged or Regular. Raigeki and Feather Duster, newly added, but very useful, and honestly, if they can be put in the deck, why not? That's cookie cutter. Pot of Avarice to get our search targets for these cards back, I guess. And just to give us a little bit more draw power. If we have something in the graveyard like the Wing Kuriboh level 10s and the Curry Babylons, stuff like that we can't really synergize with Kuriborn all that much, then we can get some draw power back. And then we have God dang it. We have Monster Reborn for Monster Revival. Not sure how useful that actually is, but we could probably target one of our big boys here and bring them back if they get destroyed, so it's not the worst. Next we have our copies of Flute of Summoning Kuriboh, which will bring Kuribohs back from the deck. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Transcendent Wings, which will actually just give us our Wing Kuriboh level 10 engine. And as I'm thinking about this, I actually want to cut these cards. I keep changing what I want to put in here, but siding in the copies of Call of the Haunted for the Transcendent Wings might be good if something bad happens. So this is fine. I'm building the deck as we go along, which is fine. This was kind of the point. I wanted to do this with my friend, but haven't been over to his place in a while, and it hasn't been possible to do so because his computer doesn't let me record very well. One copy of Multiply we have here because, well, you know, multiply a bunch of Kuribohs. Maybe we can go off for, you know, one of these guys. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I know I just said that this is bad, but thinking about it, let's get rid of a Slacker Magician here and a Link Kuriboh and give ourselves a little bit more. Oh, so it literally doesn't. You can't do that. Okay, well, you know, live and learn, right? What were they? There was Slacker and that. Not the best. We can actually put in Utopia Roots here, which would actually probably be a little bit cooler. They can negate attacks and gain life points, attack points equal to the ranks. So that's not too bad. We have a copy of Burial from a Different Dimension just to put our Kuribohs back in the graveyard, or some extra Kuriboh fodder if we happen to banish it for Chaos Emperor Dragon. It comes up. We have an extra one in case we want to maybe slide it in later. With 2 copies of Mirror Force and a launcher just for Mirror Force purposes, because Mirror Force. And 3 Solemn cards, 2 strikes and 1 judgment, because why the hell not, right? Effect negation and stuff is pretty useful in this deck. You're gonna wanna protect your guys for as long as possible. In the extra deck, we got a copy of Mirror of the Starbearer. This will allow our Kuribohs not to be destroyed by card effects. I am running only 1 because of its cost, and I thought I could run Gav Dragon, but I can't. 2 copies of Utopia Roots because attack negation, pretty cool. Slacker Magician is a card that can't be destroyed. That's pretty much it. 2 copies of Shimoji Soldier. Now, this isn't like super beneficial for a deck that you really want to stall out your opponent, because you don't really want to be giving them more draw power, but you know, it could come up. We got 2 copies of Borolo Dragon. It lets us summon it with 4 effect monsters, so why not, right? We have a bunch of effect monsters that can be summoned off of this. We can blank battle phases now. It's actually pretty easy. The same with Boral Sword Dragon. These guys are actually brutal, and I can't wait to use them. Nightmare Phoenix. It can destroy spells and traps, which is super useful as well. It does cost a card, but what can you do? We don't really have a lot of spell trap removal except for Harpy's Feather Duster. Cerberus for monster removal, just in case. 2 copies of Link Kuriboh, because Link Kuriboh can 0 out a monster's attack points, effectively stopping a battle phase as well. And that's it for the extra deck. For the side, we have a copy of Wing Kuriboh level 9. I really don't know if this is going to come up at all, but it's a Kuriboh card, and why not, right? 2 copies of Dark Honest. If a monster attacks a dark monster, that monster will lose attack equal to its own attack until the end of the turn. So that, I mean, that basically, it goes to 0. It basically just goes to 0, which is fun because you can make a Kuriboh run over something strong. Same with Honest. You can have one of these light attribute monsters like Winged Kuriboh or Kuribohn do something crazy, or Rainbow Kuriboh. So it's got its utility. They're in the side deck. I had them in the main deck, but they don't really synergize that well with the deck, so they come in as extra bodies in case we need it. Another Ankh Kuriboh, but not really necessary for Monster Reborn searching purposes. It does get it back from the graveyard, so maybe having another copy would be cool, but I guess we'll see. Clear Kuriboh stops effect damage, and actually does direct attacks, which is pretty... It actually blanks direct attacks, which is cool. I didn't realize that. Kuriboh lets us gain life points equal to the damage we would have taken from an attack involving it if it gets special summoned by its own effect. So that's cool. Another copy of Flute, another Multiply, as I said, another one of these, another Mirror Force launcher for whatever reason, and 2 Call the Haunted because Monster Revival and with the ability to chain into these guys' effects is actually pretty sick. So that's going to be the deck. I can only hope that I can perform well with it. I'm actually really nervous about going into the online environment right now, playing against people that aren't my friends, people I don't play with casually. But I guess we'll see how it goes. You got to step out of that comfort zone eventually, right? So, yeah, I'll pause here and I'll try to get into a game, and I'll see you then. Okay, we actually got our first game here. Hopefully it goes well. I couldn't read the name, but here we go. All right, you can only hope for the best, right? So he's gonna set a card. He's activating Pot of Duality, so he can't special summon this turn, and he's playing Scary Sea. Okay, I don't know what these do. Oh, good, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Oh, good, he's playing a bunch of hand traps. That's awesome. All right, well, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. And the battle phase. So we can set this in our pendulum scale. Why not? And we will set. Let's go for this monster for now. Set one and pass. All right. Let's see how that plays out. We got a bunch of Kuribos here, so we can stall for time if we gotta. We can discard this card and add one Kuriboh from deck to hand. Okay, so they're not too sussed out about doing a lot here. And this monster will have. We can normal summon it if we want to. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Well, I suppose there isn't much reason to do anything else right now. Besides, let's try to get in for. Let's try to get in for some damage here if we can. What is this now? Dogmatic of Punishment. What happens here? I should have. Oh God, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. We're still in this game. Sets another card. Interesting stall. Okay, this is Flundries and Toucan. Yeah, actually. I'll discard this card. And can I only do this once? No, I can do both. And we'll discard this card as well. That'll give us back our Curry Babylon. 2,700, and we can add Winged Kuriboh and for Lake Kuriboh, which I'll actually add to my hand right now. Not bad at all. We got a 2,700 on the field. Looking good. We're pretty good. Okay, end phase. Oh, he goes to the graveyard. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. That's a bit sus. Okay, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? We just, shit. We'll just set another Kuriboh and pass. So far, so good. I don't know what his plan is, really. I'm actually upset. I did not realize that Curry Babylon destroys things. Let's return. Yeah, let's go immediately if this fix resolves. Okay, that's not so bad. These guys aren't really all that bad. I don't actually know what these monsters do. Flow and Breeze, I guess that's what they're called. Oh, he's got Rise of the Mega Monarch. Dude. I'm getting top decked, aren't I? This gets top decked, doesn't it? I'm going to play player's graveyard. Return the additional target of any to the hand. Okay, so one of my monsters will go to the top of the deck. What's he going to pick? Okay. Oh, he gets to pick his own graveyard. He gets to pick his own stuff, doesn't he? Add these back to hand. This go top deck, and then something goes back to the. Interesting. Okay, yeah, this is a problem. Ow. Yeah, I figured as much. If we didn't make a move soon, we were gonna get fucked. Alright, well, you know, sometimes it just is what it is. We'll just set one and pass. Sometimes that's all you can do. I mean, you know they're Kuribos, so as long as this card gets destroyed, I can. A lot of Flunderies cards. A lot of Flowendrees, rather. Flowendrees. Okay, that banishes my Curry Babylon, unfortunate. Yeah, this is why I hate playing against other people online. Wow, another one? Really? Yeah. Yeah, this game is a loss. Alright, well, that sucks. No, fuck you. Get out of here. Alright, well, we'll try to get another game, and we'll see how that... Alright, we're in another game now. We're going to try our best again to make Kuribos do something. I hope they can. That's all I'm saying. Is that I hope they can. Alright, this hand looks a little bit more forgiving, actually, in terms of Kuribos. So we get to draw a card. We'll actually be able to... Ooh, Rescue Rabbit. This is a Dino deck, then. Yeah, there's no way this isn't dinosaurs. Angel Trumpeter. Oh, this is plants. Or is it? Magic Key. Oh, it's Magic Key. Okay. I keep saying that it's something different every time, but... Magic Key monster in your hand. The first time a non-token normal monster you control will destroy. A battle card effect is not destroyed during your main phase. You can add one Magic Key from your deck to your hand, then place one card from the hand to the bottom of the deck. Okay, it's not so bad. That's not so bad. This allows me to summon Kuriboh tokens. So, wow, I guess a fusion. Use some monsters from your hand or field as material. I don't know what he picked. I wasn't reading. Okay. Okay, well. It has the same attribute as a normal monster or a Magic Key monster. In your graveyard, you can place any number of cards in your hand or graveyard. If you do, negate the... cool. If you fix the opponent's monster until the end of this turn, then draw the same number of cards placed under the deck. Wow, that's super cool. This is a fair game. Yep, totally fair. This is a fair game of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're playing right here. Yeah. So we're not outing this, unfortunately. Like, there's nothing we can really do to out this board. So cool. Such a cool game. Well... yeah, not a lot we can do here. Okay, give me... Yep, nope, fuck you. Alright, well that was not fun at all. And I'm finding that a lot of these games aren't fun to play against because they play a bunch of shit. They play a bunch of 5 fucking monsters in one turn and then omni-negate everything. No wonder I don't play this game online. Everybody's a fucking asshole. You can't just have a fun game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Testing your Kuribos because nobody plays a deck that fucking makes that possible. I'm not gonna sit there and play out games like that. That's just complete bullshit. So I'll be back in a moment. Well, we got another game. I guess I'll give it another shot. Not super excited about it though. I'm gonna go first here because realistically that's the only board I can see myself doing anything on. So I'll set one pass turn. Go. Alright, let's see what this guy's got now. Let's see what he's fucking popping off with. Pot of Prosperity. So he gets to banish cards from his extra deck, and then he gets to activate cards equal to what he banished, and add one of those cards to his hand. So that's not too bad. I heard about Pot of Prosperity a while ago, actually. They say that Big Eye is a poor man's Pot of Prosperity, which honestly, not too bad. I can see how this is more useful than something like Pot of Desires here. No, I'm not gonna chain anything to it. He can add whatever he wants to his hand. I don't care. Let's see what he got. I can't even see the cards. Yeah, revealing these doesn't do anything for me. So he did 3, so it's a Pot of Duality. And he got Laralisk, Turquoise Warbler. Okay. So basically we're fucked. Maybe not, though. Laralisk is about the same power level as Kuriboh, so not bad. You control monsters, you can put them in. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh here. Just so that we can have a Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. Wow. Now that's just... Yep, of course, because why not, right? Because why not, right? Everyone plays Ash Blossom. So cool. Such a cool card. Love it. Because why not, right? Oh well. If we can force him to Ash Blossom stupid fucking cards like that, then... Whatever. That's his own dumbass. That's his own dumbassery. I can't believe that it gets negated even if you don't choose to use the effect that applies to that. That's kind of annoying. Just because it has the effect in the card, I don't get to use it. Well, I use the Flute of Kuriboh. For Kuriboh. I like me some Kuriboh. I don't know what this does. But you denied me that Kuriboh. Oh, cool. The Rampant Rampager. I don't know what this does either. Don't be a toxic asshole. Oh, cool. Imperm. Awesome. He's just playing all the meta cards, right? Because why not? Throw a bunch of random good stuff into a deck and then it's just good. I don't understand what this means. It's probably going to link off again, right? Yep. Yeah, oh, there it is. Wow. Looks like I can do nothing. One of them's 17, one of them's 16. Oh boy. This has no attack points at all. Activates the monster effect. It'll attack if you negate the activation. Oh, that's so cool. How much attack does it have? 2,400. Awesome. Nope. Fuck off. Man, like, I can't play it. You can't use Kuriboh's effects against those cards. That negates the activation. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? Nothing. That's just the Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. Alright, well, I don't know who this is, but I guess we're jumping right into another game. Rock. Rock again. I don't really care about the rock, paper, scissors. I get to go first. Interesting. I'll normal this. Activate a bunch of this. Why do I have 3 in the extra deck? I thought I scratched those. Oh, are you kidding me? My extra deck didn't save. That's a little annoying. What did I even replace those with? I don't even know. Alright, well, I mean, hey, can they not attack? No, they can attack, which is good. Alright. Your move. I got a board here. I don't know how much of one it is, but it's a board. Numeron wall. If you control no cards except Numeron wall, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Activate one Numeron network directly from your hand or deck. You can use this effect Numeron wall once per turn. We can take battle damage exposed to the cards from your hand. If you do, and the battle phase of the damage. No. I'm not going to negate a searcher. Numeron network. You may physically one Numeron spell card that makes activation conditions from the. Where you activate that spell's effect. Okay. So he's playing Numerons. Not bad. Oh, why do you get to play all of them? Why do you get to play all of them? What the hell? Why does he get to do that? Over 4 Numeron getting these monsters with different names for actually put banish them during the end phase. Also, you cannot know what's supposed to summon once for this turn. You can also see some of this card. As it transfer materials to this card. This card can see some banish all monsters on the field. During your next standby phase, if this card's banished, you can special summon this banished card. Then, if let's stop that. He's probably just gonna do it again. Oh, cool. Oh. Well, I mean... yeah. I'm absolutely going to do that. It might not go to 0, but it prevents you from damaging my life points. And honestly, that's all I care about. Chain another card. Kuriboh token. Yeah, I'm not winning this game. Which does suck. I played the Mega Clops, which basically means I'm mega fucked. Let's set... what can I can't special summon anything good. They have to be effect monsters, right? 2 monsters with different names. 2 monsters with different names. This is a link to... well, we can get rid of that, I guess, if we summon out this. Oh, but now we can't... I shouldn't have done that. Yikes. Fucked it up. Yep. Man, I'm good at this fucking game. I misplayed hard there. That's so bullshit. No. Yep. This has been full of fucking forfeits because I can't fucking play the deck right. This was literally supposed to be this was supposed to be a cool display of what Kuriboh can do, but so far, all I've seen are a bunch of dickheads play stupid fucking decks that suck. And by suck, I mean, like, they're too fucking powerful. This is exactly why I don't play the meta fucking game. We're in it again. Can Kuriboh score a victory at the end here? All this has been is me complaining. I don't care about the rock, paper, scissors, so whatever. Are you serious? Okay, I was like, I only have 8,500 life points. You can use target card to put notes on. Let's go. Okay, so I guess I'm going first. Which is fine. This lets me... nope. This lets me... nope. Okay, I don't want any of that. I'm just going to have my turn there. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Oh, cool. Boot Sector Launch. He's playing fucking... oh, he's playing Rockets. This is like the one deck I might actually stand a chance against. Funny enough. So this is Quick Launch. He's going to play a Rocket Monster from his deck, but it cannot attack. Also destroy during the end phase. I've never seen that before. Rocket Caliber. Give this card special one Dark Dragon Machine Monster from your hand. Oh, good Rocket Caliber. What even? How'd he play two? Oh, because he controls the monsters. He can summon up to 2 rocket monsters and do really cool things with them. I was going to the Borload, turn 1. Crazy. Who would have thought? Who even would have thought? Can I use Borload to take on I can, actually. And that's going to be just fine by me. You going to play Borload or Boral Sword here? Or is he going to go into a couple of synchro plays? There's a lot he could do here. He wouldn't go into X-Charge Dragon, would he? He's thinking, what type of board are you going to make against Kuribohs, buddy? What are you planning, dude? What's the game plan? I'm literally just going to destroy. I'm going to end the battle phase as soon as you attack. Oh, you target one attack which is motion button controls and not declare an attack, destroy it, and an original deck of rocket monster, especially when it's covered, release a field. Or banish it when release a field. I'm reading. For rocket monster, special summon to your field while this card is in your graveyard. Okay, and then this is Quad Boral Dragon. Interesting. There's a monster on the field. It's popping this monster in order to reset. What is happening here? I guess loading up the graveyard. Rocket Tracer. So he went from 4 monsters. Okay. Back down to 3. And then, yeah, I guess to resummon this. Yep. This is good. And then he's got a Link 2 plus 2. So he can go into a Link 4 now. But I don't think it's just going to be that simple. Oh, it is. Oh, it's just Boral Sword. It's just Boral End Dragon. What? Can I disturb a battle of card effects? Need to play can target this card monster effects. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Wow, that's super fucking cool. Yeah, I'm ending the battle phase there. You can fuck right off. Future Fusion. Let's go ahead and activate this. We'll add from our deck to hand a copy of Kuriboh. Not that it matters, but hey, you know. Main 2. Nah, give me a second to read this now. This is crazy. The other player can target this card with monster effects. This card can attack all monsters. You can target a monster effect, monster effect. Oh, and then I just did this. Bye. No, fuck off. That's bullshit. What the hell? That doesn't... Oh, it does say that. Well, that's really stupid. I didn't read that. Didn't read that. Classic bad as fuck Yu-Gi-Oh player. Oh, really? Really? I have... obviously, he'd have more monsters in his graveyard than me. What the fuck was I thinking? There's literally nothing I can do. Set 1. And, even if I... Yeah, because even if I do that, what's he going to summon out? 5-headed dragon? Why Future Fusion for that? I guess it's better than the Rapid Trigger. And there's a Lure of Darkness. I have that in this deck too. This brings the monster back during the end phase, so this can come back. Not that I'm ever going to have more monsters in the graveyard, even though you would have thought so because they're Kuribohs that get discarded to use the artifacts, but no, I didn't get enough of those to do that. Fuck off. Man, what a fucking powerful deck this is, too. I like, literally stand no chance. This was just me getting my ass kicked over and over again. Yeah, you know, all that setup for the battle phase really wasn't all that necessary. At the end of the battle phase. No, why the hell would I do that? Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So how the fuck are you supposed to out that? There's like nothing, literally nothing I can do about this. I could try to play Nightmare Cerberus. Nightmare, yeah. The best I can do is try to get this off the field. Literally, that's all I can really do. And I don't even have the ability to do that because this isn't a monster with a different name. But Link Kuriboh is. And then I can normal the Kuriboh. Yeah, just fucking let me play the goddamn game, asshole. You can attack all the monsters even if he's attacked once per turn, right? So this doesn't really matter. Okay, like what is there to think about? It's a Link Kuriboh. Just I don't care. Yeah, great. Yep. We are popping this, and we are. I'm not. Wish I wasn't stupid. Yep. I'm dumb. Could have called Link that, and I feel really stupid for not having done that. This card doesn't do. These guys don't do anything when they're destroyed by battle or card effects, so they can. Yeah, you can get the fuck out of here. Get. I should have co-linked it. Should have co-linked it. Nervous student, not playing online very much. Well, but I bet you don't fucking care as long as you win, right? So. Well, supplier, yep. Yeah, negate the monster. I mean, you don't fucking care as long as you're winning, right? So. Cool. That's the whole fucking game right there. Bye. Nothing more I could do now. No, I don't want to face that deck again. Alright, we'll get one more, and then basically this is me losing for fucking 45 minutes, and that was the most exciting thing that I could have come up with this deck. But, you know, that happens, you know. Sometimes the decks aren't as good as you perceive them to be, and this is the best way to find out for sure. So, rock, paper, go. First, not that it's really going to matter, but first, this lets me add a spell trap that lists Kuriboh. Let's go classic T-set pass and see what you've got. This is unexpected die, so you can special summon a monster from the deck. Is this Magic Key again? Dollmaster, Bear. What? Perform Edge, Hat Tricker. I don't care. Let's see where this is going. These are 2 special summons, so he's still got a normal summon. Right? If 2 or more monsters are on the field, you can special summon this card. No, this was no, wait a minute. What? Oh, Tornado Dragon. Well, does it matter? Well, a little bit. Fuck it, we'll trigger it. Get him out of here. I want that card IRL. I want that card IRL. Torn Dragon. MST on legs. Let's see. Warm up this. And we'll go for a copy of this one. Grand Pulse is pretty good too, though. It's the rank 3 equip. Let's see here. Special here. We're not going to do that. I want to battle here. I just want to see what his defender is. It's a 0 defense monster. It's Box of Friends. And then what does this do now? You son of a bitch. You got monsters. Never actually thought a Kuriboh monster would be destroying anything by battle. Okay, let's go main 2. Let's go into... wait. Flip this. Special off into... Cerberus here. Yeah. Let's just pop all your special summons. Let's just... I'm not leaving you with a board state that you can do anything with. Yep. Curry Bandit in the end phase. What do we get to add to hand? That's pretty good. Yes, please. I'm going to add Harpy's Feather Duster to hand. Okay. Everything else goes to grave. Unfortunately, that means our BLS goes to grave too, but I didn't see it putting in a lot of work this game. Not too bad, not too bad. The Cerberus put in the work, because if he has any materials, I'm sure those monsters aren't on the field for no reason. Okay, he set a card, knowing I added Feather Duster to my hand. So why would you want to do that? I'm definitely setting this. He knows I added heavy Feather Duster to my hand, but why? What is this? 1800, so I take 2. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, go. I'm the only one who's taken damage so far in this game, but I've slowed him down significantly. I just need another monster, and then I can go into Borreload. Oh god, but now he's got... Does he, though? What has he got? That is Princess Cologne, and he can add Box of Friends. You control another monster, you cannot target this. Face a normal monster, you can just destroy battle. You can touch one, especially one normal monster from your deck. Wow. That's annoying. Destroy by battle. And card effect. Cannot target this card for cards or with attacks. Box of Friends is not a normal monster, but it does let you summon out 2 normal monsters. Dollhouse. Okay, now we can activate Feather Duster. Yeah, now we're going to want to activate Feather Duster here. Interesting that these cards exist. This is a level 6, this is a level 5. These guys are 0. This is interesting. Okay, you want to be able to get rid of this, I think. So, what's he going into? Is it another Xyz? It's Utopia Beyond. That's unfortunate. That's a 0. That hurts. Well, you know, sometimes it is just what it is. Just gonna pop our monster. I am gonna activate Kuriboh's effect in the graveyard, actually. So there you go. pretty good. That's going to allow me to get some monster power back, right? No, that's only if these Kuriboh guys are destroyed. Shit. Okay, well, that's not so bad. I am Feather Dustring here. Let's see what you're going to do about that. Empire, but that doesn't, yeah, I don't care. That doesn't negate my spell card because it's not in the same column. Next up, special summon. Let's go for... Okay, let's see. Hold on, I want to read this. Fuck off, I want to read this. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you can target one attack with this monster, change it to defense. Also, this card can make it a second attack during each battle phase's turn. Cards effect in response to this card's activation. Once per turn, this card declares an attack on a face of monster. You can activate this card. This card gains attack equal to half that monster's original attack, and then the monster's attack is halved. No reason for me to do that. I'm gonna go into Bora Load here. Nope. Yep. Nope. I will take that. And I can actually probably attack this, right? Nope. Okay, this lets him special summon 2 normal monsters. Why does this not work? If you control another monster, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. Okay, okay, that's not actually as bad as you might think. I'm actually going to... let's see, into the side. There's no real reason for me to go into anything. Yeah, no, there's no reason for me to do anything here, because isn't there? Well, okay, he can summon more monsters, but there isn't a reason for me to do that. Okay, should I hit another card? Nope. It's not a good idea to give him more monsters, because he can work with that. If I can take away his monsters slowly, and then get rid of that, so we got 2200 defense? Yeah, 2200 defense. If I can get another Link monster on the field that's just as good, this card needs to be destroyed. Destroyed, period. But if I just take it, and then link it off for something, yeah, he's just gonna always be able to do that. No, that's fine. No. Okay, this is okay. Okay, Monster Reborn. That's actually gonna be helpful because now I can bring back Utopia here. I'm gonna bring back Utopia Beyond. Nope. There we go. And then let's see. Battle. Attack. Nope. Very true. I can see that. We just don't want that to do anything. We have to go for it. Is it another box of friends? It is another box of friends. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Well, tried to avoid it. But I tried to avoid it, but I walked into it anyway. Let's see here. Oh shit, me too. Let's go with a Slacker. There we go. So that won't go back into the graveyard now. This is gonna be like the only game that we win, and it's against a deck that like you can't really. So if this card gets destroyed, nothing happens. Okay, so he has to be able to protect. They have to be able to protect it here, or they're basically fucked. So that's good. We can run out the clock on this monster here. We can actually probably win the game from this position. There's only 6 normal monsters. It's not working. With more, it brick. Ouch. Battle phase. What are you attacking? Alright. I'll help you with that. Alright, what was the plan on that? Main 2 end phase. Okay, he's basically just conceding. Cool. We finally got our win, but it wasn't very satisfying. But at least the Kuriboh deck showed what it could do. That is what I really wanted to... yeah. Have a nice day. Cool. So yeah, that is basically all I ever wanted the deck to do. So yeah, that was Kuriboh's. It was basically an hour of me getting mad at players for being better than me, but you know, as we do more of these decks, I should be in a position to get better at the game. I got to account for stuff like 5 monsters on board, Omni Negate, so like pack a Nibiru or stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching me get schooled for 20 minutes, for an hour, only to finally win one at the end. Hooray for us. And hopefully next episode goes better. We did get to see most of the monsters here do their effects, except for Winged Kuriboh. It never really came up. But that's because like setting a monster and waiting for your opponent to attack into it, not the best strategy for 2021. And what can you do though, eh? Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this one. Next time, I have no idea what I'm bringing to the table, but I did have a couple of ideas, so stick around. Could be fun.